Today we'll do the standing forward bend, and especially with your breath, this is a great pose to work with. As you find your smooth, steady breath each time you practice, you're breathing in, imagining that air coming in through your collarbones, filling your rib cage, and softening the belly at the very end, as long as feeling extension in the spine on each inhale. So you're inhaling, imagining as if there was space coming between each vertebra in your spine. The crown of your head lifts up. As you exhale, maintaining that length after your inhales, pull your belly in tight. So once you've established that smooth, steady breath, it begins to make more sense as you intertwine and link your movement to your breath in this pose. So considering that you've warmed up and you've got your smooth, steady breath established, your forward bend, just leave the arms out to begin with. As you inhale, you're filling your collarbones, your rib cage, softening your belly, becoming long and tall. As you exhale, you're pulling that belly in tight. Breath facilitates the movement in your forward bend. You inhale, grow long and tall. As you exhale, bend at the waist as you begin to fold forward all the way down to where it's comfortable, dropping the head at the end. Inhaling as if your collarbones were being lifted. Remember, the air is coming into your collarbones as if you could direct it there. Inhale, lift with the collarbones, come up with a flat back all the way back to neutral. Okay, the reason that I don't want you to bend from the hips, if you think of it this way, if you're bending from the hips, all of this weight is going into the hip area. All of this weight, all of this force, pressure, is going into the hip area. If you already have tight hips, loose hips even, it can cause some instability in time. So if you inhale, fill length, exhale, bend at the waist, which may feel a little odd at first. Bend at the waist, pull that belly in. You're bending, putting all of this weight right in here, right in the low back, sacral area, and using those upper back muscles really to come up with that flat back. So in practicing, it'll take some practice, no worries. Just inhale, feel that length. As you exhale, pull your belly in, folding forward. Head drops at the very end. Inhale, come up, lift with the collarbones, flat back, all the way back to neutral. In and out, just like that. Exhaling forward. Inhaling, lifting with the collarbones all the way back up. To release tension in the neck and shoulders, sweep your arms out to the sides if you like. You can go here, here, or all the way up. As you inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull that belly in, folding forward. Head drops at the very end. Inhale, lift with the collarbones, come all the way back to standing. Again, inhaling, feeling length. Exhale, pull the belly in tight as you fold forward. Keeping that slow, controlled movement the whole time, in and out. A couple more times. Exhale, belly in, folding forward. Inhale, lifting with the collarbones all the way back up. So just a couple of things to think about when you are coming back up. A lot of times we'll tend to kind of, scoop up and come up. And again, try and come up with that flat back the whole entire time. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of strength actually, to maintain that movement and to maintain that flat back in and out of that pose. To build strength as well, sweeping the arms will open up the shoulders, loosen up the neck a little bit. But if you want to build strength, arms straight up, keeping the shoulders, again, away from the ears, no hunching, nothing like that. Keep the shoulder blades down and even squeeze them together. Inhale, feel length. Exhale, pull your belly in. Now that weight, there's a little bit more weight, makes it more challenging. Same thing as you come up, still a flat back, all the way up. And again, the knees actually don't need to be super, super straight. If that's what feels good to you, if that's what's right for your body, then great, just don't lock the joints. Never ever lock your joints. Keep your knees soft. You can have a bend in the knees. You can take a block, which I don't have in front of me, but you can take a block. Raise the floor up so you're not hanging down. If your hands can't make it all the way down, just raise the floor up. And then in time, as you practice, you'll be able to get closer to the floor. You'll feel a release in the low back. You'll feel more strength in your low back, even your belly area. Using the breath, using the breath to facilitate the movement, meaning to lead you in and out of the movement. Again, inhaling, feeling that length. Exhaling, pulling your belly in, folding forward. Facilitated by the breath. Inhale, come up with that flat back. Over and over in time, repetitively, builds and aids in reestablishing your neuromuscular patterning so that you have more strength, hopefully, in your belly, your core area, your low back area, and especially that sensitive sacral area for a lot of people, which is that triangular shaped movable bone right at the bottom near your tailbone. So if you have any questions, please let me know.